Good afternoon, everyone. It is January 19th, 2023. The market just closed about 10 minutes ago. Netflix earnings causing a little bit of a wiggling around. But what we had today was kind of what I was looking for. I'd mentioned that I wanted to see us hold the 3,900 area, and I wanted to see reversion into the gap close at least, but more so into the 65 area. And interestingly enough, we were unable to close the gap. We came a few points shy, so that is something to watch for tomorrow. And weekly VWAP has come down to 68.5. Now, let's go into a little bit more detail here. Here is just a 5-minute chart, and let's get rid of some stuff here just to make this a bit clearer. Let's get rid of this VWAP standard deviations on the week, and let's go ahead and get rid of the monthly VWAP as well. So I had mentioned that monthly VWAP was a target. We did hit it right at the open at 39.30 to the downside. That was a downside target. And what I was looking for was a hold of this 3,900 area for a move back into the gap close. Now, this is that weekly value area, standard deviation 1.5. And you can see that once we got above it, that's when I was calling for a gap close, and we were able to get a nice move up. However, we kept rejecting this regular weekly value area low that's developing. Now, for tomorrow, you can see what I've written on the screen here. If we are able to hold this 15 area, let's just call it this weekly value area standard deviation. If we're able to hold this, I am going to look for us to break the high of the day. I'm going to look for us to get into the gap close, and I don't think our ramp will be over by there. Let's just take a look at the volumes here. We have done about 21,000 contracts, and if you take a look at the volume done at the highs where our current weekly POC is, it's right around 21,000, 24,000, yeah, about 24, 25,000. So it's not unreasonable if we do open around here, or if we do put in some more volume in these closing minutes. Now we're sitting at 21,000. If we get a weekly POC shift below here, let's just pull up that standard deviation again of VWAP. Here being our weekly VWAP, and here you go, very clearly now. Here being our weekly VWAP, and these being the standard deviations, this dotted line here, these multiple dotted lines, 1, 2, and 3 to the downside. If we get a weekly POC shift into the 17.5 area, what I would expect, while trading below that first standard deviation of VWAP, to me, it would be indicative of the short covering, of sufficient short covering to have taken place, and I would expect a move back into this weekly VWAP. So that is kind of what I've written here. I'm looking for a reversion into our settlement lows, which is the gap close right here at 43.75. If we get above that, I'm looking for a move into weekly VWAP right around here. Now, if we do try and ramp without that POC shift, I'm more inclined to believe that a move into weekly VWAP around that 65 number, this purple line again, if we do get a move up into there, I'm more inclined to believing it's a fade, and I do think we would end up coming back into settlement low, so this 43.75, if not down to yesterday's or today's low of the day, and going into further lower prices. So overall, I hope that makes sense. Maybe we should just quickly glance at this again. Again, what I had been saying was, ooh, busy chart. Let's get rid of some of this stuff here just to make it a little less busy. There we go. There we go. We had the POC shift up to 40.15 on a monthly time frame. I was saying distribution had occurred, and I was looking for a move into monthly VWAP, which was sitting at 39.30ish. Now we're just trading at that big level again around 14.75. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. I hope that makes sense. 4-minute video, not too long. All I'm looking for is, can we do enough volume here to get that VPOC shift on the week? And if so, we should be able to ramp up just at least into weekly VWAP. Getting into 89, 96, that's a different story. 89 being last week's POC, 96 being that critical number that repeatedly held bid this week. Even during those holiday sessions, you can see that 96 area. If we get rid of the indicators, this 96 area was obviously an important spot. However, getting above that just seems unlikely. Again, I'm in favor of the monthly high being in. So that's what I'm looking at for tomorrow. getting long somewhere around 3,900, staying long around 3,943, and then looking for shorts around 3,965 or weekly VWAP. Hope that makes sense. Hope that helps. Any updates, per usual, posted to Twitter pre-market. Have a great night.